Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. This will be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Also in the show more section you will find a list of prices and services if you were after a private reading with me. Otherwise, let's jump into it and have a look and see what cards come up for the sign of Sagittarius for December. Okay, I like that card. Okay, let's start off with the Seven of Cups. That first column here, in fact, 3 of the 6 cards are cup cards. So water sign, water energy, or emotionally charged energy coming forward here. But the Seven of Cups is really quite a bit of a scattered energy where you're possibly reassessing or realigning yourself here emotionally. Could also be that a lot of things are up in the air and that a lot of things are still open-ended in some way. Now, I'm not sure if you will, if this is like an open-ended relationship, if this is like a friendship that might be coming back in around you, potentially with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it could even be the Aries with the Magician card here that's coming up around you in the month of December. But things that are open-ended are worth celebrating somehow. It could even be the creation of new goals, and I do see this card as manifesting something because the silhouetted figure here is manifesting, you know, the dream life, the dream home, the accolades, the dream person, the dream lover, etc. So it really is about taking initiative in a situation here, Sagittarius. And I love that you've got that enjoyment card here, you know, kind of celebration and toasting and relief. So I think it's important for you to stay open, and you tend to be quite open-minded naturally, so I feel like this is going to happen so effortlessly for you. But the fact that that's coming up, I feel like a situation that's going to open up, you're just sort of going to go with the flow. And if you stay open-minded, things could develop emotionally into the future, into the long-term future here. So I do feel like if you're open to a new experience, a new person, maybe a new job opportunity, it could take you places in the future here, Sagittarius. So December could be a very deciphering month in the sense where it could literally shape your future, or the opportunity to shape your future in the month of December, because you've got the Magician card, which brings about major new beginnings in our lives. Now, yes, the Magician can manifest things instantaneously, so I feel like there's a lot of pleasant surprises that are going to be in the mix here for you this month. Might be with an Aries here, or it could be anything that's anything to do with independent ventures, entrepreneurship, starting something independently, becoming more independent, becoming autonomous. If things have been up in the air in regards to an emotional relationship or connection, you might find that you're going to embrace singledom, or you're going to have more independence and freedom in an existing relationship. You've got the beautiful infinity symbol here. The Magician can also be someone who's going to inspire you. It can be a guru, a life coach, a celebrity, an author, a person of influence that's really going to inspire you to go on some sort of quest or journey, literally into enlightenment here in that through the form of that mountain here. So that is very, very positive, I think, for the most part. You also have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is a bit of resistance. So there's something that's going to be met with resistance. Could be an idea, could be a relationship, could be feelings, either yours or someone else's. You are the one, so it could be you here, Sag. But I feel like with the Seven of Wands coming up, something you need to fight for. Could be a person. It could be fighting off different opinions. It could be held accountable for something, or finally taking your dreams and hopes and your visions and saying, this is what I see, this is what I'm going to stick with, you know, this is what I'm going to carry through into the future. So I literally feel like December is shaping your future. So it could be definitely quite a momentous month for a lot of you Sagittarians watching. But if you're dealing with a fellow fire sign, you might see a bit of resistance from this person, okay? Or at least in one shape or form. You might see that resistance coming from this person here, particularly because it's in the column of 3 of Wands, which is about the long distant future. But there's a lot of movement here. Wands is movement, opportunity to act, to strike. Strike now while the iron is hot, and then you can have whatever it is that you've got your eye on in the long-term future. It could be like with the property market, strike now while the property market is booming. Strike now with someone that you're interested in. You know, he's in it's not attack mode. I mean, it could be attack mode, but he's very determined to get something done or achieved for the long distant future somehow. Relationships, events, friendships, networking opportunities might be coming up around you as well. Celebrations come to mind here, so you might be celebrating something or just be in very, very high spirits. Could be a birthday, guess your birthday maybe. It could be a work event. It could be support. There's a lot of cups here, so you could have the emotional backing or support of someone. For example, you might be receiving blessings from your parents or friends or family members about a new person that you're attached to. You might be receiving a lot of support from fellow colleagues, appreciation, elevation, or even praise, regardless of the industry that you're in. If you're an academic, if you're in the beauty industry, if you're in a trade, but it's something that you will accomplish, will get the support or the backing from teammates and or colleagues. Anything to do with collaborative environments, community groups, there will be a lot of harmony and a lot of opportunity to reconnect and join forces, maybe for charity groups, maybe for purposes of fundraising, maybe just for hobbies and passions. So that could also be coming up around you in the month of December. There is an emotional offer coming forward here in the form of the Knight of Cups, and it can be coming from a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This person is wanting to offer you something here, Sagittarius. And the Knight of Cups can definitely be trusted. He is a very trustworthy figure that is quite resilient, is aware of the road that lies ahead of him, but is willing to go into it despite knowing what he knows. So there's someone who's going to be committed to you, and they understand your situation. They understand what might be happening for you on your end. But the fact is that they're still willing to pull through, impress you, or go to extreme lengths, okay, the mountain that he is to climb with you. And because it's cups, I feel like it points to someone that's more emotionally tied to you, either a colleague you've got a really good relationship with, either a lover or someone in your friendship circle. But there can also be a confession coming here as well for some of you, because things are being laid out on the table. Offers are on the table. Someone's revealing their true cards. It could be the big reveal, the big news maybe for some of you with that Knight of Cups energy. And I think if someone is offering you something in December, they're offering you something long term. So if for example you've applied for a temporary job position, it might end up being long term. If someone is offering you commitment, it's almost like for the long haul, because I love what the Three of Wands represents, is that someone sees an overview vision and sees that with you, Sagittarius. They understand what's involved and they're willing to fight for it anyway, which shows a lot, okay? Which shows a lot about how they feel about you, which shows a lot about how committed they are, which shows their passion, their dedication, their resilience, their ambitious nature, or it could even be you as well. But interestingly, up on this mountain, this is, I guess, where the gods dwell, up in these high places here. So divine intervention, divine source, or being up amongst the gods, with elite people, with people that make things happen in your life, with serendipity, with coincidence, chance encounters, and destiny. So you've got the beautiful infinity symbol here. So definitely new beginnings coming up and shaping your long-term future somehow in love or even in career, in spiritual or personal pursuits as well. The Three of Wands could be movement, relocation, or commuting as well, but it is planning for the future. or it is having some sort of perception here. There's also something calling you. It could be destiny calling you. It could be a new person, a new venture, but there's something that it's in your horizon here, Sagittarius. So you see it. You've got your eye on it. Maybe you've got intuition. A lot of Cups cards which can point to premonitions and intuitive energy, feeling very in alignment with what you're wanting, the goal that you're wanting, the person that you're wanting, the experience that you're wanting to attract. And this is all shaping up for you. So it's in the horizon. You see it. You see it here, Sagittarius. There's something here that's absolutely meant for you here. There's still a bit of a journey to go until you attain that possession or person or experience that thing that you want to experience. But nonetheless, it is a fantastic, almost validation here that is supposed to occur for you or come into your experience. But I do want to mention 3 Cups, 3 Wands, options. Lots of options around you. Options in career, options in love, possibly a third-party situation, or things up in the air because you've got multiple people and you need to make a decision. But be open-minded, be open-ended, and it could really, really take you places this month, okay? And into 2020 as well. I will leave it at that though, Sag, for your general reading and continue with your extended, the link to which will be available below in the Show More section. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have enjoyed this content, please feel free to leave behind a like or a subscribe, and we shall be connecting very, very soon. So take care and bye for now.